It's being reported that Universal Studios is moving ahead with a big screen version of Battlestar Galactica. The studio has hired Transcendence scribe Jack Paglin to pen the script. Universal will be rebooting the franchise from scratch, and the film will not take place within the continuity of either the original series or the more recent reboot. Shanette, buy or sell the idea of a Battlestar Galactica movie?
I'm going to sell it. I really love the Sci-Fi Channel Battlestar Galactica series, and you know, the '80s one, or the early '80s one was kind of a fun thing when I was a little kid. It was like fun, Cylons, silver Cylons. They were like, oh, they're silver stormtroopers. You know, it was obviously a big kind of like roll off of Star Wars. That's why it was created. The Sci-Fi Channel version was a totally different interpretation. It went a lot of places. It was a thinking man science fiction series filled with action. Who wouldn't love Adama? All those characters in it were great. So for me, like right now, to hear about a brand new reboot as a movie, zero interest. I mean, hey, make a remake. I'm selling it.
I'm going to buy this hard. I think the mythology and the basic, because really it's funny because the early '80s incarnation of Battlestar Galactica and the sci-fi one are two such totally different shows. But when you go back and watch the original again, you realize the storylines are very, very similar, and they follow kind of the same mythology as well. Aside from the Cylons, you know, wanting to worship some new god that they created.
Right.
But I'm going to say this: the sci-fi Battlestar Galactica, to me, is the greatest television series of all time. It is my absolute. I think season 1 of Heroes is my favorite single season of television, but overall, I thought Battlestar Galactica is my all-time favorite TV show. And I always loved one of my favorite shoys growing up was the A-Team. And I always loved how Dirk Benedict, in the opening credits of A-Team, a Cylon walks by him and he goes, I always thought that was really cute.
Right.
But the big question would be for me is, one of the reasons the sci-fi show works so well is who they got to play Adama, Edward
James Olmos.
Edward James Olmos.
So say we all.
Yeah, so say we all. Like he had brought so much power to it. Like it felt like and the show's excellent on its own too, but it feel like he steps in whenever he's on screen, he puts the show on his shoulders and he carries it. The key thing for me in doing a Battlestar Galactica movie is, who do you cast as Adama, and can they bring that same kind of power that Edward did?
Well, I would also bring out the other cast. Everyone in Battlestar Galactica was really strongly cast.
Katie
all the
Stackhoff
actors
was amazing.
Yeah.
Like, they were all
Gaius,
so good.
Gaius, the guy who played Gaius.
Baltar, yeah.
Baltar, sorry. Yeah, all of the characters were great. And yeah, I mean, I hesitantly sell it is what I would do, because it's like, I'm going to change it a little bit, because then I thought about it. I haven't seen Transcendence yet, but that they got the guy who wrote Transcendence. I'm very interested in seeing Transcendence, so I started thinking about it. I was like, you know, maybe they're going to go with a totally different flip, but they're going to keep the same premise, just like both the original series and the Redux, you know, the Redo series. So, you know, but I'm still going to sell it because I love the Battlestar Galactica.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news, and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.